Hello everyone, I'm making this video because few people have been asking me about this at the university, and those things are everywhere nowadays. So what is 1080, what is 4K, what are these things? Well, they stand for screen resolutions or video resolutions. Both of them give information about the resolution, only they give it in the opposite way, let's say. So let's take 1080p for example, or 1080p. If we assume that a screen or an image is a grid of pixels, or a matrix or a table of pixels, whatever, the resolution is the amount of columns by the amount of rows. And 1080p shows the amount of rows. Now P stands for progressive scan. I'm not going to go into that because 4K doesn't mention it. So 1080p resolution means that the rows, or the second number in the resolution, is 1080. So the resolution is something by 1080. And if we know the aspect ratio, in most cases with modern screens, including a YouTube player, the aspect ratio will be 16 by 9. If we know it, we can determine what the exact resolution is. So in the case of 16 by 9 and 1080p, divide 1080 by 9, multiply it by 16, and you get 1920 by 1080. But just know that theoretically, a resolution of 100 by 1080 is also 1080p. And now 4K. 4K is the opposite thing. K in this case stands for kilo, basically just 4000. It shows the amount of columns, or the first number in the resolution. So that is 4000 by something. And if you know what the aspect ratio is, you can calculate that something. And what is strange, I guess, about 4K is that we don't know the exact number. In the case of 1080p, the columns are exactly 1080. In the case of 4K, the rows are not exactly 4000, but they are around 4000. I've seen few resolutions referred to as 4K, and none of them had exactly 4000 columns, but instead they were 3800 and something by something, and that kind of thing. So just to keep in mind. And that was it, I think. I hope the video was helpful. Stay tuned and be good.